It's time to play How Far Will the Media Go to Protect Hillary Clinton? Hillary Clinton has had a number of very public and embarrassing coughing fits. Both on the campaign trail and right in front of the press on her private jet.
Get some water.
And you would think the media would try to investigate these coughing fits to see what is wrong with Hillary Clinton. Is there some sort of underlying health issue? What the media did instead is called anybody who had any questions about Hillary Clinton's health a right-wing conspiracy nut. The Clinton camp attacks Trump over deranged health rumors. Clinton calls the GOP attacks on her health a wacky strategy. The origin of the Trump campaign's bizarre obsession with Hillary Clinton's brain. How Clinton health conspiracies migrated from far-right to mainstream media. Trump adds fuel to conspiracy theories questioning Clinton's health. Is this the way to get rid of ridiculous health conspiracy theories? The new birthers, debunking the Hillary Clinton health conspiracy. But when calling people conspiracy theorists didn't work, the media decided to move on to juicier meat by simply calling everyone sexist. Yes, it's sexist to speculate about Hillary Clinton's health. Republicans warn that Trump's critique of Clinton's look fuels accusations of sexism. Stephen Colbert gets at the Hillary Clinton health rumors' sexist core. But the crowning moment, the peak of absurdity of this media blitz came when Hillary Clinton went on Jimmy Kimmel's late night show to open an already pre-opened jar of pickles as some kind of proof of her good health.
You know, these conspiracy theories about Hillary Clinton's health would be a lot harder to believe if they didn't actually come true.
This entire media spin was upended by one single video. But this video didn't come from the New York Times. This wasn't some Pulitzer Prize winning journalist. This wasn't even some beat journalist from like Breitbart or Fox News. This video, the video that upended the entire media bias about Hillary Clinton's health, came from some random person with a cell phone camera who posted the video to Twitter. Chris Kalizia from the Washington Post is ground zero to this pathetic incompetence from the media. Just read the title. Just the title of this article written by Chris Kalizia. Can we just stop talking about Hillary Clinton's health now? And I'm not sure what's worse about this. The fact that he's writing a title of an article on the Washington Post that sounds like some 13-year-old Valley girl arguing with their mom. Mom, let's just stop talking about Hillary Clinton's health. Gosh. Or the fact that he released an article the very next day titled, Why I Wrote About John McCain's Health in 2008 and Don't Think We Should Write About Hillary's Health Now. But wait, there's more. After this video came out on Twitter, this pathetic, incompetent moron wrote an article titled, Hillary Clinton's Health Just Became a Real Issue in the 2016 Campaign. That's how much of a disingenuous person this guy is. I mean, just think about it. He was 100% against even reporting on Hillary Clinton's health, right up until the moment that somebody else, some random citizen, did his job for him and proved that these conspiracies actually had something to it. But instead of admitting that he's wrong, instead of admitting that he was covering up for Hillary Clinton's health, he decides to say that, well, in the past these weren't issues. But I guess now that somebody else did my job for me and got the evidence that I should have gotten, I have to agree that it's an issue. No, Chris. Hillary's health was always an issue. You were just on the wrong side of this one. If you had any intellectual or journalistic integrity, you would eat crow and admit that you were wrong, instead of this pathetic hand-waving that you're doing right now. The saddest thing is this lack of intellectual or journalistic integrity has been mirrored across the entire mainstream media. At first, the buzzword was conspiracy theorist. Then the buzzword was sexist. And now the buzzword is powering through.
She made a determination with her doctor that she would power through this. She made a decision to just power through this. We've decided to power through sometimes, just power through this. Continue to power through. Yes, she tried to power through it. She decided to power through it.
Well, you know, Brooke, she just wanted to power through. She just wanted to power through her schedule. So she wanted to just power through and keep doing it.
I
As you know,
appreciate
she's a
all
senator.
of her desire to power through.
To power through and get things done. She tried to power through it.
It was Hillary Clinton's decision, essentially, to power.
Just stop! This isn't even funny anymore! So here's a brief summary of events I'd like to present to you and ask you if anything seems fishy, or perhaps out of the ordinary. Hillary Clinton left a 9/11 memorial early because of a health issue. She claimed that this health issue was because of overheating, and the media's response was to lap this up like some little lapdog.
Of course, the big story today has been the fact that Secretary Clinton left rather unceremoniously, having become overheated. We should say the weather has been horrific. Very hot, extremely humid temperatures. She was adorned in a long-sleeved coat, a pantsuit.
But the thing is, on that day, the weather was 77 to 79 degrees. A few short hours after collapsing headfirst into what looks like a miniature short bus, Hillary Clinton suddenly comes out of Chelsea's apartment and even has a little photo op with some little kid. But we learn later that actually Hillary Clinton wasn't fine. She had been diagnosed with pneumonia, and apparently she isn't going to fully recover from this pneumonia until October. If that's true, then who the hell is this person pretending to be Hillary Clinton? The media, for its part, has been caught up in a lie, or at the very least a grand conspiracy of silence on this important topic. And their response is to suddenly change the topic to racist frog memes.
And that cartoon character next to Trump started out several years ago as a random, obscure internet meme known as Pepe the Frog. It has since been at least partially co-opted by white supremacists and neo-Nazis.
Donald Trump Jr., for example, he put this image on his Instagram account. It's a meme of Pepe. And for those of you who don't know, Pepe is a white nationalist symbol.
That's why the questions come up.
George, if I'm glib, perhaps that's the case. I'd never even heard of Pepe the Frog. I mean, I bet 90% of your viewers haven't heard of Pepe the Frog.
And he will trigger the Redditors and the people that are in his 4chan fan club, the Nazi frogs.
This picture accurately represents the Clinton campaign.
Hillary has jumped the shark, claiming that if people make internet memes about toads or frogs, which have been around for a decade, it means, having fun, that it's racist.
2016 is the year that Alex Jones became the voice of reason in the media. For some reason, the entire media is reading off of a script written by this statement from Hillary Clinton's website. But the ridiculous insanity begins before you even get to the statement itself. Because the website asks you a question and the only answer it gives you is to agree. What a ridiculous manipulative echo chamber. The statement reads like it's arguing with itself, like the website doesn't even believe its own bullshit. Wait, really? White supremacy? Please explain! Frankly, how anybody could believe this is beyond me. At this point, Alex Jones has more journalistic credibility than the entire media. Scott Adams, a cartoonist, has more credibility than mainstream media. Mike Cernovich, an MRA pickup artist, misogynist fraud, has more credibility than the entirety of mainstream media. I mean, hell, I have more credibility than mainstream media at this point, because just like that citizen journalist did with that video of Hillary Clinton, I went out of my way to do the media's job for them. That meme that Hillary Clinton is raising a big old stink about, I contacted the person who made that meme, and I asked him a few simple questions. Interview with a racist, white nationalist, Trump-supporting internet troll.
Hello everyone, this is Officer Nasty. Yes, I am the creator of that notorious Deplorables meme.
I ask the important questions, like, why are you a racist?
So the second I heard Hillary call Trump supporters deplorables last Friday, I immediately got to work. I made a few memes that Friday night, all surrounding the basket of deplorables story, because that was a meme goldmine. The deplorables picture with Pepe was definitely my favorite, and everyone's favorite, apparently. It put together the entire Trump movement into one picture under a title that was given to them by Hillary, and it just worked perfectly.
And why are you silencing people of color?
Well, obviously, I'm a Trump supporter, and we're actually seeing meme magic at the highest level possible. We are having an effect on a United States presidential election. I mean, I'm sure you've seen Trump's retweet of a rare Pepe. I mean, it's just simply incredible. No, I am definitely not racist. No, I would not call myself a white nationalist either.
Well, there you have it. I'm waiting for my Pulitzer Prize. Oh, and now that I've answered all of your questions and shown you all to be pathetic charlatans, maybe you'd like to answer some questions that I have about Hillary Clinton. Why was Dr. Bardak, Hillary's personal physician, seen giving her the squeeze my fingers neurology test? How has Hillary's concussion affected her overall health, given that Bill has mentioned that she has had these fainting bouts frequently? How often does this happen? What fell out of Hillary's pant leg once she collapsed? Why is she wearing Fresnel lenses? Why is she wearing the Zeiss Z1 Blur anti-epilepsy glasses? And most importantly, why is it that it took a citizen journalist with a cell phone camera to finally find the evidence that brings these questions to light? And as for the original question, how far will the media go to protect Hillary Clinton? The media has sold every ounce. The media has traded every fiber and thread of credibility they have for the off-chance possibility that they might give Hillary Clinton the slightest bit of help in shaping the media narrative. And honestly, I'm not sure how big of a deal Hillary's health problems are, but the fact that the media would lie, blatantly lie, and cover up for Hillary Clinton, it simply makes me ask the question, what else are they lying to me about?
So the new thing, which makes no sense to me at all, is her opponents are questioning her health. You seem to be sick, you look tired.
I don't know why they are saying this.
It just absolutely makes no sense.
What the American people are looking for right now is straight answers to tough questions. And that is not what we've seen out of Senator Clinton.
Dark conspiracy theories, paranoid fever dreams about my health. Far dark reaches of the internet, the alt-right.
I'll be right back. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Special shout out to DJ Memeworks for helping me make this video. Special shout out to Kukuruyo and Left Right Middleman for making some art for me. Also, I believe the music video used in the credits is from Dan the Deplorable, but if you contact me, I'll make sure to credit you for this amazing spicy meme.